I recall mostly everything except for when the blast occurred. I don't recall a lot of the the transfer of my body to the U.S.
Yeah.
But it was May of 2008, and we were serving. We had a mission to the northern, to a place north of where we were. Really, it was a long distance kind of a trip, in the sense of moving on the ground, and we kind of have an air and ground component all the time. Like a way to move the general in any kind of situation, and so. We moved on the ground. I was part of the ground movement that day in a convoy. And so, the day starts kind of really early, or sometimes we operate in the middle of the night, but we were going to operate during the day. I wake up maybe 2-3 in the morning, and I make sure my personal ammunition and weapon system and stuff is squared away. I put all my ballistic protection on. And I make my way out to an area where they have water, and I'm tasked, any of the guys, whoever wants to get up early, I was always up before everybody and down to the vehicles. I was kind of alone, where the vehicles would be parked, these up armored vehicles and Humvees and different kinds of names for these vehicles. But I'd load the vehicle, with everything we needed and just double check the first aid stuff, medical equipment, get the radios encrypted, and mount the weapon systems. And we would then line the vehicles up and wait. The team would get all their equipment on, and we would wait. And the general would walk out with his aide and from our multinational division forces headquarters, and we would begin the mission. And we'd roll, on the road. And we'd have all kinds of internal communication going on and external, like to the different radio sites that were located for just to keep safety, and understanding of what's going on the battlefield. And so we were the lead vehicle. We were always the lead vehicle. Lead vehicle, of course, is our heads are on swivels, and we're trying to keep aware of what's going on, and we're moving down the route. And looking at the road and what's going on, and the first half of the mission went well. The second half of the mission, on our way back to our forward operating base, we struck a improvised explosive device, this shape charge, and it detonated off to our right. And when it detonated, it killed my good buddy, Staff Sergeant Victor Cotto was his name. And, to explain the blast, I think a lot of people, they think of movies and stuff. Nothing has to hit you necessarily when a blast happens. Just the shock wave could decapitate you, literally cause organs to collapse. Yeah. It's very powerful, a lot of energy. Kind of like when thunder goes off, you feel that energy, but the earth shakes, and so that detonated, and this piece of metal hit the side of the vehicle. It was propelled by this blast, and it punched a hole, and shrapnel, small fragments, just spewed the interior of the vehicle, and I was hit with those, and my buddy was hit, and other team members, and I lost my sight, and he lost his life, and to go on, I mean, more or less, my team, did a lot of things and were involved with some other things, and ultimately bandaged me up on the road and got me to a nearby outpost where some helos could land, and I was off to Germany, and then Germany to the Walter Reed within like 72 hours.
Wow.
With a bunch of surgeries and different things. I had artery severed in my left arm, and I had subdural hematoma, bleeding on the brain, and fragments that entered the side of my head and my sinus cavity, took my sight, my smell. I don't feel anything in my left hand and arm. Almost lost it at the elbow, but they saved it. And I had shrapnel, fragments in both my legs. My body armor saved my abdomen. But yeah, it was a bad day to say the least. I joke about it, but it was just unfortunate timing. You meet people that serve 30 years, and they come out unscathed in the sense of physical injuries, but yeah, it was just a bad day.
Thanks for watching that clip. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and check out the full episode. All links are in the description. Be nice, be happy, be cool.